Brew and The Parlor are located in historic downtown Hudson. They are known as the best place to get a great meal, slug a few cold ones, and listen to live music, weekend motorcycle poker runs, and to have just a good time. Stop down to Waddy's 7 days a week for playing pool, live music, volleyball, dart leagues, and so much more. Find their full menu online at waddysbar.com or order online. Waddy's in Hudson and now open in downtown Alcester, a proud supporter of the Cubs.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
For healthier crops and stronger yields, count on Nutrien Ag Solutions. By partnering with the leader in plant nutrition, you'll have access to innovative products and unmatched service that deliver impact and efficiency to every acre. Healthier crops, happier growers. Lead the field this season and beyond. Find your local crop consultant at nutrienagsolutions.com.
When it comes to advertising, reaching the right market while giving back to the school is just plain right. If you're looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Heath Nimke today, and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Ag Service Partners is your trusted company for Pioneer seed, chemicals, and crop insurance. Pioneer Seeds has developed and tested products to meet your challenges in the field. Ag Service Partners also has you covered when the white rain comes or anything else you may need with crop insurance. Tested and tried chemicals right here in the area to provide the best yield for your field. Write down the number and contact Ag Service Partners for the best farming season year in and year out.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
We're your neighbors and friends. Banking is about relationships. It's about connecting with the people and the businesses that make a community. When you bank with Rivers Edge Bank, you reinvest in the community we share. Explore personal banking and services that meet your needs. Straightforward checking, interest-earning savings accounts, and loan products designed to keep your finances on track. Learn more at riversedge.bank. Member FDIC.
The best way to get through winter is to start planning for spring. And Grossenberg has new Honda walk-behind self-propelled mowers in stock. 3 models to choose from, residential up to commercial grade, starting at $900. Each mower features a powerful, reliable Honda GVC 200 engine, cruise control, and roto-stop technology that allows you to step away from the mower without stopping the engine. Get ready for spring with a new Honda mower from Grossenberg. Stop by one of our 9 locations today or go to grossenberg.com for more details.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid. up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Are you ready to take charge of your future? At Alcester Insurance, Mike and Mary understand that life is full of unexpected twists and turns. That's why they are there to provide you with the protection and peace of mind you deserve. From safeguarding your family's well-being to protecting your valuable assets, Alcester Insurance has you covered. With a wide range of comprehensive insurance policies tailored to your needs, they are your trusted partner in securing what matters most. Talk to Mike and Mary at Alcester Insurance today.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
The way you like to bank, Premier Bank. Premier Bank.
Premier Bank's team is ready to assist you with the services you need to help you shoot for your financial goals. Whether you're a rookie, been in the game a while, or have retired. Score the benefits of banking with Premier Bank by stopping at their offices in Alcester or Hudson or visiting epremierbank.com. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Honesty. We try to be honest about everything, and if there's a problem, we try to fix it. We've kept the family name going for 75 years. I think that's something to be very proud of. I'm Mike Weeman from Weeman Land and Auction out of Marion, South Dakota. And my middle name is Earl. I'm named after my grandfather. And being an auctioneer isn't all about how fast you are or how good your chant is. It's how the people appreciate your name and accept your name. He told me that once. So that's a one that I hold pretty close. He'd be proud, I think.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
There's a reason we call them hometowns. At home, everything feels a little bit easier, a little friendlier, and a lot less stressful. Home means a helping hand whenever you need it. It means a warm hello and a how you doing. It means shorter wait times and more personalized care. Horizon Health knows what makes your hometown special because it's ours too. Schedule a checkup today at horizonhealthcare.org.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Alcester Cub's Closet Thrift Store is your area home for gently used clothing and a wide variety of merchandise. Our nonprofit store is proudly run by volunteers and gives us great joy to give a majority of our profits back to the community each year. We're located at 510 Dakota Street in the old high school building. Come check us out. We're open Tuesdays and Wednesdays from 1 to 5 and Saturdays from 9 to noon. Alcester Cub's Closet Thrift Store is your area home for gently used clothing and a wide variety of merchandise. Go Cubs!
Waddy's, the Buckaroo, and the Parlor are located in historic downtown Hudson. They are known as the best place to get a great meal, slug a few cold ones, and listen to live music, weekend motorcycle poker runs, and to have just a good time. Stop down to Waddy's 7 days a week for playing pool, live music, volleyball, dart leagues, and so much more. Find their full menu online at wattysbar.com or order online. Wattys in Hudson, and now open in downtown Alcester, a proud supporter of the Cubs.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to playoff basketball. It's the Region 4B game, 8 versus 9 seed. The hosts, Alcester-Hudson Cubs, taking on the Irene-Wakanda Eagles. Clubs met once in the regular season. Cubs came away with a 7-point victory. Winner of this game goes on to take on the undefeated and number 1 ranked in state Centerville Tornadoes tomorrow night. So it should be an exciting game. Both Cubs and Eagles come in with identical 5 wins each, and are looking to maybe have a highlight before they go on and take on Juggernaut Tornadoes of Centerville. So we're looking forward for tonight's action. Again, this is playoff basketball. Girls Cubs, Alcester-Hudson Cubs. Thank you for joining us. Those of you in Irene. We're about to get underway a little bit early tonight. We've got a lot of pregame festivities as far as the state playoff protocol is concerned. So we're going to turn it over here in about a minute to the announcers. Thanks again for joining us again. We're going to have Cubs and Eagles coming up real soon, and we'll hear the PA announcement. We'll hear the PA announcer and lineups and anthem and all that good stuff, and be glad to bringing you Cubs basketball. And thanks again for tuning in, Irene-Wakanda fans as well. Region 4B, almost March Madness, close enough. This is playoff time. Buckle your seatbelts, get ready for the ride, folks. We'll be back with a tip-off after the preliminaries. Here? Yep. Hey, could you video this for me? Just the anthem. Okay, yep, thanks. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's Region 4B playoff game between the visiting Irene-Wakanda Eagles and the home team on the scoreboard, Alcester-Hudson Cubs. The schools participating in this event are members of the South Dakota High School Activities Association, which have adopted the rules under which the games are conducted. A strong commitment to excellence, fair play, and sportsmanship are all vital to this activity's success. The Activities Association and their corporate sponsors, Sanford Health, Dakota Bank, Farmers Union Insurance, Billion Automotive, and South Dakota Army National Guard, appreciate the recognition of values being taught at this educational level. Now let's introduce first the cheerleaders for Irene-Wakanda under cheer coach Jill Matheny, Savannah Hoxing, Gracie Sees, Lainey Van Beek, Alexa Matthews, Riley Ballou, and Callie Peterson. Now the support personnel for the Eagles, managers Parker Sherman, Nora Rudd, and Sophia Lowe. Statisticians Olivia On, Rose Smock, and Jocelyn Turnbaugh. Eagles are coached by head coach Mike King, assisted by Lyle Larson. Now the reserve players for the Eagles. Number 1, senior Emma Logue. Number 2, junior Riley Nielsen. Number 3, senior Shelby Oyen. Number 11, 7th grader Ava George. Number 15, 8th grader Bella Healy. Number 20, freshman Paige O'Daniel. Number 21, 8th grader Rose Libby. Number 23, sophomore Grace Hansen. Number 24, senior Haley Orr. And number 34, 7th grader Julia Seeds. And now the starters for the Eagles. 5'2", 8th grader guard number 0, Emily Oyland. 5'6", senior guard number 4, Brennan Lingstead. 5'8", freshman guard number 5, Maren Lingstead. 5'5", senior guard number 10, Maddie Peterson. And 5'10", senior forward number 13, Madison Orr. Now the support personnel for the Cubs, statisticians Elsie Vogel, Skylar Honslow, Leah Solberg, Malia Kingman, and Bren Vermone. The reserves for the Cubs, number 2, sophomore Paxton Moeller. Number 4, senior Jaylee Christensen. Number 10, senior Ava Kingma. Number 11, sophomore Ayan Sichel. Number 12, senior Hannah Ahart. Number 22, sophomore Sydney Kaiser. Number 23, freshman Lady Decker. Number 24, senior McKenna Hunick. Number 32, senior Devin Honslow. And number 34, sophomore Summer Carlson. Now the starters for your Cubs. 5'6", sophomore number 1, Emily Winquist. 5'7", sophomore number 3, Emma Solberg. 5'5", senior number 14, Jenna Manning. 5'8", senior number 20, Emma Moeller. 5'9", junior number 21, Delta Pies. Cubs are coached by head coach Nathan Solberg, assisted by Joe Miller. Now, if you please stand. If you're able, remove your headgear and face the flag as tonight's national anthem is being sung by Alcester-Hudson 6th graders Lila Haish and Emmy Connor.
Broad stripes
provide a playoff-friendly atmosphere, so we emphasize sportsmanship here, especially toward playoff time. So please let the players play and excel at the game. Let the coaches coach, official officiate, and nothing but encouraging word for the stands. Eagles fans, are you ready? Cub fans, and I mean Cub student section, are you ready? Let's get ready for some playoff basketball. That's pretty weak from the students. I should have made them do it again. And we're ready to go here. Cub basketball, Eagle basketball, Region 4B. Trip to Centerville on the line for the Cubs or the Eagles. Thanks again for joining us as we kick off a little bit of March Madness in February with Monday night playoff game. Pass inside to Solberg, good. Cubs take the early 2-0 lead. Thanks again for joining us. Both squads, as I said in pregame, finished the regular season 5-15. Cubs and Eagles matched up once previous this year, back on January 23rd, right here in Alcester. Cubs with a 49-40 win over the Eagles. So Eagles looking for a little bit of revenge. Both teams looking to finish their season strong here in the postseason. And there's a shot by Solberg. Rattles around short. Rebound fought for. That's number 4 ending up with it. Got a lot of players here listed for. And the Eagles, that was Lingstead ending up with it for the Eagles. And they set up their offense off the foot of Moeller. Sticks her foot out there. Good defense intercepting that pass with her foot. With 26 seconds left on the shot clock, Eagles will get it. On the far side here, that's Peterson. And right into the hands of Solberg, who grabs it and dishes it off, and Manning will bring the ball across the timeline for the Cubs. A little bit of pressure by Oyen. Solberg has it now. Cross-court pass to Winquist. Solberg with an open lane in the middle. She stops and pops. Ball rolls around and in. Solberg with 4 points, all 4 points for the Cubs. And they lead 4-0. $17 on the shot clock. Oyen has it. She fires it over to Lingstead. Back to Oyen. Nice drive to the basket by Peterson. Long three-point shot. Rattles off. Too strong ball. Handed around like Plinko. There's a nice shot inside. A nice offensive rebound by number 13, Orr. Not only gets the bucket, but she does draw the foul. And she's going to get a chance for a three-point play here. 4-2 your score, just underway here in this Region 4B game. Winner goes to Centerville tomorrow night. That shot up and good, and the lead is 1 for the Cubs. There's a nice pass from Winquist to Manning. Threading the needle on the pass, and Manning in the right spot at the right time, and gets the opportunity for the Cubs. Nate Solberg's got to like how that play played out. Oyen with an open three. Nothing but the bottom of the net from the 8th grader Oyen. And it's 6. I believe it's all tied up at 6. I'm sorry, 6-3. 6-5. 6. Yep, it is 6s. I thought it was 6s. Oyen thought about it again. She's going to dribble. Good defense down there by Solberg. That shot up and in by Orr. Orr's got 4 of the Eagles' 8 points, and they all of a sudden lead by 2. Pressure in the backcourt. Solberg draws the foul. Second foul on the Eagles in this quarter. first foul on the Eagles in this quarter. Cubs have one as well. Pies gets the pass inbounds from Solberg. Fires it up to Manning across the timeline. This is Solberg. Pass just a little bit strong, and they're going to call an over and back. And so the Eagles will get it down on their end. And set to inbounds the pass is the Eagles. That's in and good. So all of a sudden, Orr with a hot hand here in quarter number 1, and the Eagles lead by 4. She's got 7 of the 10 points, and that goes off an Eagle, and that'll be Cubs basketball. Good crowd tonight. Irene Wakanda traveling well, not very far away, and playoff games always add a little bit more excitement. Doesn't matter what the records are or the seeds are. There's a steal by Oyen. She tries to get it off to the opening Eagle, and they're going to call a charge. Winquist goes sprawling to the floor and does draw the offensive foul. A little bit of press by the Eagles. Winquist does get it across the timeline. Ball is almost stolen, but Pies does recover and gets it to Winquist. Winquist puts up the shot. Shot's no good, but she's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Eagles coached by Mike King, a longtime employee and coach of various things with the Irene Wakanda School District. He's got a nice, loud, boisterous voice. You can hear it from pretty much anywhere in the gym, which sometimes is needed. I've really not met very many soft-spoken head coaches. Devin Hongslow checks in for the Cubs, replacing Pies. Winquist misses both free throws. Ball is going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Cubs. So Cubs get a break there as the ball tips out of bounds. Ahart's going to try to check in. She didn't quite get there in time. She's set to check in. Cubs down by 3 here. 3:46 left to go in this first period. Hongslow puts up a shot a little bit too short, rebounded by Lingstead. Here comes the running and gunning Eagles. Oyen puts up a layup, is short, but right there, really doing an excellent job this quarter is Orr. She gets the offensive rebound, puts up the shot. Shot misses, but does draw the foul. And Orr's going to look to add to this 3-point Eagle lead. That shot up and good. And that puts the lead at 11-7. Ayana Shizzle, sophomore, checks in for the Cubs. She brings some length to the floor for the Cubs. Down inside. Hongslow with the rebound. Gives it off to Ahart, who's also checked in. Ahart has checked in for Moeller, Emma Moeller. Solberg still out there. There's a drive by Winquist. Shot just a little bit off, so Cubs can't seem to find the offense that they had the first couple minutes of the quarter. And they are on defense, down by 4. And that shot just a bit outside on the pass. And ball will go to the Eagles. And we're going to get a foul on the floor. Be the third team foul, a fourth team foul on the Eagles, and second foul on number 5, Lingstead. Checking in for the Eagles, 7th grader Julia Sees. Played a lot in the last game between the Eagles and the Cubs. The Cubs looking for some offense, down by 4. This is Winquist. She's going to spin around. Solberg steps back for 3. Just a little bit too strong, but Winquist in there for the rebound. Hongslow's going to take the shot. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Hongsow. She finds her range and gets the Cubs back within 2. Here come the Eagles with the basketball. Here's a 3-point shot. Short. Solberg with the rebound. Cubs with a chance to tie or take the lead, although, they got lucky there. Looks like Solberg lost it off her teammate, but somehow there was a Eagle hand in there. So Cubs catch a break there, get the ball back here. Not too sure what happened on that, but we'll take all the breaks you can get here. That one's deflected and right into the hands of the Eagles. Now Oyen, she's shown some speed here in the early going, but she lets up a little bit and brings out the offense. This is Seas. Shot rattles around, rebounded by Solberg, and Solberg draws the foul. That's foul number 5, so we're going to shoot 2. Should be 5 fouls, I think. Yep, it should be 2 shots. That's 5 fouls. Yep, 2 shots. So the sub wasn't quite ready to come in. We'll get it all straight here. So what happened is there's a foul. Emma Solberg will shoot 2. Number 11, Ava Jordan, really wants to check in, but she'll have to wait till after the first free throw shot. Cubs trail by 2 here. Solberg, sophomore for the Cubs. Hardly see her come out of the game this year. She's been one of the key players for the Cubs, and that free throw is just a little bit short. The Cubs haven't connected any free throws yet tonight. We'll see if that comes into play as the game progresses. That one a little bit too strong. And the number 11, Ava George, the 7th grader. So 8th grader and 7th grader out there for the Eagles. Or open underneath the basket again. She's having a great first quarter, folks. She's got 8 points and is going to go to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be 3 team fouls on the Cubs. That one's going to be the first on Solberg. And Jaylee Christensen, senior for the Cubs, checks in for Manning. And Pies, I believe, is back in there too. That shot up and good. 3-point lead for the Eagles. A little bit of backcourt pressure. Winquist gets it across to Christensen. Christensen trying to thread the needle. Had an open Hongsow for just a fraction of a second, but off her fingertips. And the Eagles get it back. Again, thanks again for joining us to watch girls basketball here on Live Ticket TV. It's been a pleasure to bring you both boys and girls basketball this year. This will be the last girls basketball broadcast here at Alcester-Hudson Gymnasium. We'll still await to see what happens with the boys seating, how that all plays out. Boys are done playing, but some of their opponents are not, so some of those seat points are up for grabs. Pies gets her own rebound. And they're going to get a foul. So Cubs unable to clean up on the glass offensively, but catching a break is Devin Hongsow, and she's going to go to the line to shoot 2 here with 1:06 left to go in quarter number 1. And Cubs make a free throw and pull within 2. Coming up on 1 minute to play here in quarter number 1. Sees, gets it off to Orr. And there's a steal by the Cubs. Here comes Winquist racing down the court. Nice drive by Winquist. And we're all tied up with 45 seconds left to go. Kick ball. Ball will be stopped. Right now, Ora's on the bench for the Eagles. Long three-pointer. That's 7th grader Ava George from dialing up long distance. Puts the Eagles up by 3. 20 seconds left. Cubs just need to be patient, wait for that shot. There's another 10 seconds left. Just from inside the free throw line is Hounslow. And trying to get the jump ball, the Cubs, and thankfully that's just foul number 4, so there's not a shooting foul. With 5 seconds left to go in the quarter, the Eagles will inbound the ball. Still enough time to dribble down and get a shot off. And they get a clean, they're going to get a shot off. 2 seconds. Long heave by number 23, Hanson. Pretty exciting first quarter. Eagles just took the lead. They lead by 3. We'll be back with quarter number 2.
For healthier crops and stronger yields, count on Nutrien Ag Solutions. By partnering with the leader in plant nutrition, you'll have access to innovative products and unmatched service that deliver impact and efficiency to every acre. Healthier crops, happier growers. Lead the field this season and beyond. Find your local crop consultant at nutrienagsolutions.com.
And we're back here in Alcester as Alcester-Hudson and the Irene Wakanda Cubs and Eagles take on each other in this District 4B game. Winner, of course, goes and plays number 1 ranked and undefeated Centerville. But we still got 3 quarters of this game to go right now. The Eagles on a three-pointer took a 3-point lead right at the end of the third quarter. And they'll get the ball here to start quarter number 3. George hit one earlier, misses this shot, but 2 offensive rebounds later, she's got the ball back from the Eagles. That shot is up, rebounded Eagles in the first quarter, and here starting out have really done well on the offensive glass. A lot of passes here by the Eagles. Here's George again, and she hits her second three-pointer of the game. She's got 6 points, the last 6 points for the Eagles, and they're up by 6. So, and Cubs get a turnover there. A little frustration on the Cubs right now. And checking in the game for the Eagles is number 21, Rose Libby. The Eagles will get it out of bounds. Again, our boys have completed their regular season play. Regions for the boys will start next week. Currently, the boys sit at number 5. However, still a lot of teams left to play 1 game or maybe even 2. There's a nice steal by Solberg, and she's going to race down past George, go up for the layup. Up and good. Gets the Cubs, breaks up that 6-0 run and gets the Cubs back within 4. George through the lane. Again, rebound again by the Eagles. Just really cleaning up on the offensive boards, and Coach Solberg wants a timeout. Eagles up by 6. Let's take a look at that Region 4 standings here before we go to break, or Region 4 playoff bracket. See if we can get that up here somewhere. Here they are. You'll see that 2 games tonight. Trip Delmont Armor taking on Freeman Academy Marion. Not too sure exactly where that game is. It's probably in Armor, I'm guessing. That's going right now. Let's get a score. See if we got an early score on that one here for you. It's probably running across the screen down below, but let's see if I have anything on that today for you yet. And 15-12, 4 minutes left until half. Trip Delmont Armor ahead of Freeman Academy Marion. Let's get back to action here as the Cubs down by 6. After the timeout, Pye's shot a little bit too long, and again, offensive and defensively seems to be the Eagles taking care of business, and they're out to a 6-point lead. There's a steal by Winquist. Winquist, she'll speed down the court. Cubs will need more of that. Nice drive by Winquist. Nice finish. Pulls the Cubs back within 4 again. And timeout granted as number 23, Hanson, was in a trap. We'll be back. Eagles lead by 4. Back after this message.
When it comes to advertising, reaching the right market while giving back to the school is just plain right. If you're looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Heath Nimke today, and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
And we're back after the timeout here. 4-point lead by the Eagles over the home Cubs. The Eagles will have the ball here with 5:33 left till halftime. The Cubs have really got to do, I think, to stay in this game. They really got to be better on the defensive boards and the offensive boards. And that shot is good by 8th grader Rose Libby. So the youth movement serving well here tonight for the Eagles. Cubs a little bit of trouble in the backcourt, but Solberg has it. She's going to go strong to the lane. That shot's going to be a little short. Pye's rebound, shot up and no good. Third chance for the Cubs. Nice board by them. And Solberg's going to go strong to the basket and to the line to shoot 2. Again, so I'm sure Coach Solberg pleaded for timeout or for rebounding in that timeout, and Cubs get 3 offensive rebounds there and get a shot up and draw the foul. So Solberg to the line to shoot 2. First team foul on the that shot a little bit short, rebounded by, that's number 11 with the rebound, George. Cubs with some press here, looking to trap, and they're going to get the 10-second call. So good defense, good full court press defense by the Cubs, and they'll get it out of bounds. Solberg gets it across. Moeller gets it to Solberg. Back out to Winquist. Winquist thought about the 3. Manning has it on the near side. She dribbles in. Now Winquist will hit the 3. Shot up and short, but down there for the rebound is Pies, and Cubs get a break as that goes off or and out of bounds to the Cubs. And Solberg will get out about Winquist gets a shot off. Wide open. Pies puts it up and in. Cubs back within 2. Maybe they're within 4. I don't know what the score is. Nope, they're within 4. My apologies on that. 4-point deficit for the Cubs. 4:22 left to go. Cubs with the press again. And they get the steal again. So good defense by the Cubs. Manning, he sees an open lane, puts up a floater. Gets their own rebound, if you call it that, on the loose ball. Cubs will set up the offense, swing it wide. Back into Pies, who's open underneath the basket. Now the Cubs are within 2. And Cubs with the press again. And timeout Eagles. Coach King needs to figure out this press. Cubs with the defense has put them back within 2. We'll be back after this.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
And we're back. Thanks for joining us. Region 4B playoff game between the Cubs and the Eagles. Alcester-Hudson and Irene Wakanda have matched up one other time during the season. That was back on January 23rd and the Cubs were able to defeat the Eagles by 9. But Eagles hold a 2-point lead here with 3:52 left until halftime. Cubs have amped up the full court pressure here. The last minute have pulled within 2 before the Coach King timeout for the Eagles. Now we'll reset the ball. Cubs still in the press. Eagles break the press. It's going to be a long 3-point shot, rebounded by Orr. Manning fighting for the rebound. They're going to say off the Eagles. And Cubs get a break and get the ball back, looking to either tie or go in the lead here. Eagles will put on the press a little pressure of their own. Winquist has it, though. Gets it across the timeline. Gets it off to Manning. Almost loses it. Recovers. Manning on the baseline. Triple team down there, and they're going to say it travels. So always a tough place to be. Underneath the basket, trying to get around 3 defenders. So Eagles will get it. And they get it across the timeline. Loose ball picked up by Moeller. Gets it off to Winquist. Winquist speeds up and draws the foul. So Winquist to the line to shoot 2 for the Cubs. Cubs struggling just a bit at the free throw line here in this first half as Winquist lines up for shot number 2. Chisel is checked back in the game for Solberg. That free throw up and in, and we got a 1-point game. Cubs with the press. George has it, gets it across the timeline, and the Eagles will set up their offense. .20 on the shot clock. George cuts to the basket. I think that was partially deflected by Pies, but Eagles get it back. 10 on the shot clock. 9 on the shot clock. 3-point shot hits the cable, and that'll be out of bounds to the Cubs. So Cubs will have the ball. 2:38 left to go first half. Trail the Eagles by 1 here in this Monday night Region 4 game. Winquist gets past the pressure. Solberg gets it off to Shizzle in the corner. Solberg from the elbow, up and in. Nice shot by Solberg. Cubs with their first lead in a long time. They lead by 1. Eagles seem to figure out the press. Here's a shot by George. He hit 2 in the first quarter. And there's a runner up and good. Puts the Eagles back up. That's number 21, Libby. She's got 4 points tonight. Oh, there's a steal. Steal by Seas. And Eagles on the boards again. I believe that's probably is. It's Haley Orr, who was a factor in the first quarter for the Eagles. She's going to go line to shoot 2. Second team foul. Well, first team foul on the Cubs. Second team foul on, or second personal foul on Delta Pies. That free throw is up and good. Lead now back up to 2 for the Eagles. Honglo set to check in, and she'll check in for Pies, who has 2 fouls. Want to pick up a third here with 2 minutes left, and Orr will go back to the line. And she hits both free throws, and the lead is back to 3. Manning gets the ball across the timeline. Winquist has it. Solberg for 3. Shot up and good. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Solberg. Ties this one back up. Solberg having a nice game so far. She's got 11 points. And that long rebound's going to go off the Eagles back to the Cubs. It's a nice three-pointer just a few moments ago by Solberg. Number 4, Lingstead. 5'6" senior checks back in for the Eagles. They're going to put a little bit of pressure on the Cubs here. They're going to back off a little bit here. And Manning gets it across. Almost traveled. It was close. From the free throw line, this is Winquist. A little bit too strong. Ball bounces around. Rebound. Chisel ends up with it for the Cubs. Gets it back up to Solberg. Now the Cubs have it. Winquist on the near side. Under a minute to go. Nice pass. The sophomore to sophomore connection. Winquist to Solberg, up and in, and Cubs lead by 2. Here comes George speeding up the court. Lingstead from right inside the three-point line. Rebound by Honglo. 40 seconds left to go in the half. Cubs starting to heat up a little bit. They lead by 2. That pass just a bit high. Might have slipped out of the hands of Solberg. She's smiling about it. Not too sure her coach is smiling about it, but nevertheless, that stuff happens. And the Eagles trailing by 2 with 33 seconds left to go. Shot clock is off. Lingstead from just inside the three-point line. Oh, rebounded. Ends up in the hands of the Eagles, and that's kind of a wild shot by number 35, Seas, but it gets up and in. 14 seconds left to go. Cubs will look probably for the last second shot here. Oh, and Solberg did not see that ball coming. And the Eagles will probably get a last second chance for a shot here. With the score tied at 28 here. 9 seconds left to go. 18-12 halftime score. Trip Dumont Armor over Freeman Academy Marion. 1 second left. I don't think they're going to get a shot off in time. They don't. And pretty even first half, as the score indicates. We'll go to half number 2 after these commercial breaks. All tied up, 28-28, Eagles and Cubs.
Ag Service Partners is your trusted company for Pioneer seed, chemicals, and crop insurance. Pioneer Seeds has developed and tested products to meet your challenges in the field. Ag Service Partners also has you covered when the white rain comes or anything else you may need with crop insurance. Tested and tried chemicals right here in the area to provide the best yield for your field. Write down the number and contact Ag Service Partners for the best farming season year in and year out.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
We're your neighbors and friends. Banking is about relationships. It's about connecting with the people and the businesses that make a community. When you bank with Rivers Edge Bank, you reinvest in the community we share. Explore personal banking and services that meet your needs. Straightforward checking, interest-earning savings accounts, and loan products designed to keep your finances on track. Learn more at riversedge.bank. Member FDIC.
The best way to get through winter is to start planning for spring. And Grossenberg has new Honda walk-behind self-propelled mowers in stock. 3 models to choose from, residential up to commercial grade, starting at $900. Each mower features a powerful, reliable Honda GVC 200 engine, cruise control, and roto-stop technology that allows you to step away from the mower without stopping the engine. Get ready for spring with a new Honda mower from Grossenberg. Stop by one of our 9 locations today or go to grossenberg.com for more details.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Are you ready to take charge of your future? At Alcester Insurance, Mike and Mary understand that life is full of unexpected twists and turns. That's why they are there to provide you with the protection and peace of mind you deserve. From safeguarding your family's well-being to protecting your valuable assets, Alcester Insurance has you covered. With a wide range of comprehensive insurance policies tailored to your needs, they are your trusted partner in securing what matters most. Talk to Mike and Mary at Alcester Insurance today.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
The way you like to bank, Premier Bank. Premier Bank.
Premier Bank's team is ready to assist you with the services you need to help you shoot for your financial goals. Whether you're a rookie, been in the game a while, or have retired. Score the benefits of banking with Premier Bank by stopping at their offices in Alcester or Hudson or visiting epremierbank.com. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Honesty. We try to be honest about everything, and if there's a problem, we try to fix it. We've kept the family name going for 75 years. I think that's something to be very proud of. I'm Mike Weeman from Weeman Land and Auction out of Marion, South Dakota. And my middle name is Earl. I'm named after my grandfather. And being an auctioneer isn't all about how fast you are or how good your chant is. It's how the people appreciate your name and accept your name. He told me that once. So that's a one that I hold pretty close. He'd be proud, I think.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
There's a reason we call them hometowns. At home, everything feels a little bit easier, a little friendlier, and a lot less stressful. Home means a helping hand whenever you need it. It means a warm hello and a how you doing. It means shorter wait times and more personalized care. Horizon Health knows what makes your hometown special because it's ours too. Schedule a checkup today at horizonhealthcare.org.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Alcester Cubs Closet Thrift Store is your area home for gently used clothing and a wide variety of merchandise. Our nonprofit store is proudly run by volunteers and gives us great joy to give a majority of our profits back to the community each year. We're located at 510 Dakota Street in the old high school building. Come check us out. We're open Tuesdays and Wednesdays from 1 to 5 and Saturdays from 9 to noon. Alcester Cubs Closet Thrift Store is your area home for gently used clothing and a wide variety of merchandise. Go Cubs!
Waddy's, the Buckaroo, and the Parlor are located in historic downtown Hudson. They are known as the best place to get a great meal, slug a few cold ones, and listen to live music, weekend motorcycle poker runs, and to have just a good time. Stop down to Waddy's 7 days a week for playing pool, live music, volleyball, dart leagues, and so much more. Find their full menu online at waddysbar.com or order online. Waddy's in Hudson and now open in downtown Alcester, a proud supporter of the Cubs.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
For healthier crops and stronger yields, count on Nutrien Ag Solutions. By partnering with the leader in plant nutrition, you'll have access to innovative products and unmatched service that deliver impact and efficiency to every acre. Healthier crops, happier growers. Lead the field this season and beyond. Find your local crop consultant at nutrienagsolutions.com.
When it comes to advertising, reaching the right market while giving back to the school is just plain right. If you're looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Heath Nimke today, and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
We're back here, about to start half number 2. Leading scorers for the Cubs, we'll get that here in just a second, is Emma Solberg with 13 points, Emily Winquist with 6, Delta Pies with 4. And for the Eagles, you've got Orr with 11 points, and they have a bench player, the 7th grader George, with 6, I believe, if not more. So all tied up here. Cubs came back toward the end of that second quarter after being down by 6 to start out the quarter. And we're all tied up. They'll have the ball now as we're underway. here in this Region 4 playoff game. Winner advances to play the number 1 seed at Centerville tomorrow night. And there's a steal. Fast down the court are the Eagles, but stolen by Winquist. The ball is. And she's going to get it off to Manning. Into Pies. Pies does draw the foul. Nobody with 3 fouls. Or any sort of foul troubles. Pies has 2 for the Cubs. Now number 5. That's the 3rd on Maren Lingstead for the Eagles. A couple other players with 2, but nothing to report home about. Manning for 3, kind of an awkward shot, but nothing but the bottom of the net for Manning, and that puts the Cubs back up by 3 here, just underway in half number 2. This is Oyen for 3, rebounded by Pies. Gets it off to Winquist, who goes quick down the court and draws the foul. It's going to be foul number 4 on Lingstead. That'll probably give her a rest. Two shots for Winquist. She's got 6 points on the night. First free throw comes up just a little bit short. And for the game is number 35, Julia Sees. She's got 2 points on the night. Second shot up and good for Winquist. Cubs back up by 4. Oh, and they're going to get Winquist for the foul. She went for the steal, but ends up with a push. And Eagles will have it. Just the first foul on Winquist. First team foul for the Cubs on the quarter. Getting inside to Orr. Nice defense by Pies. Ball will go back to the Eagles. Orr got 11 points, all from the inside and from the free throw line in that first quarter. So Cubs will want to clamp down on her. And that ball is going to be just a little bit outside. And Cubs will have the basketball. A little bit of press now, a little front court, back court press for the Eagles. They've shown a lot. They've shown that a lot in the first half. Cubs need to hurry to get across the timeline, though. Manning does that. A couple seconds to spare. Manning open for 3. She went just a little while ago. Bounces off, and it'll be Eagle basketball. I think it hit off the bottom of the shot clock. And so Eagles will have the basketball as Oyen set to real second half treat for us here as expert basketball analyst, athletic director. I don't know how many more adjectives in his titles I can give him. Mr. Mitchell Johnson joins us for the second half. What have you seen in this first half from both the Cubs and the Eagles?
You know, a lot more scoring than I figured. I think 28-28 coming out of halftime for both these teams. Got to be fairly pleased on the offensive side.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good half of basketball on the offensive side for both of them.
Yeah. Cubs, again, can't find an answer for Orr. She has her 13th point of the night. Pies up with a shot, gets fouled. Again, the other score of the other Region 4 game. I got that right here. I had that. Where'd it go? 24-14, Trip Delmont Armor ahead of Freeman Academy. That game's, they play that in Armor? I'm guessing? I don't know my gyms.
Trip Delmont would be closer to FAM. I don't know if they do that for them or not. I don't know.
I'm not familiar with Trip Delmont Armor and where they play most of their games at. So I know we played in Armor for the Great Plains Classic, the boys did, on Saturday. Still not that familiar with the GPAC. Be a jump ball. Ball will go to the Cubs. 2-point lead for the Cubs here.
Impressed with both teams' press so far. There's been quite a few turnovers on both sides.
Yeah, Cubs really kind of came back in this game via the press. 2 straight turnovers in the first half kind of led them to a little run, and Solberg falls awkwardly, but she looks okay. Draws the foul. That'll be 3 fouls on Oyen. 4 fouls already in the quarter for the Eagles. Could put the Cubs in the bonus with the next foul with a lot of time left in this corner.
Yeah, if there's one thing that does make a difference in region basketball, it is fouls and who can take advantage at the free throw line. Yep. So we'll see if the free throw line becomes a big factor with 4 fouls already in this third quarter.
Yeah, Cubs have struggled a little bit from the free throw line here this game, but that's Emily Winquist from behind the three-point arc. She sinks the shot, puts the Cubs up by 5, their largest lead in quite some time. That's a ball ended up after the missed shot, corralled by the Cubs. Solberg takes it across the timeline. Battling for it with Oyen. And they're going to get the push. Hope Solberg is okay. She kind of ran into from behind. She's going to get up, I think. She says she's okay. Is she laughing? She usually laughs about things. You know that things are okay when she's laughing, so. And that's going to be foul number 5.
And like we just mentioned, fouls are going to be a big factor here going forward. That's going to put Solberg at the line already, much to the dismay of the Irene Wakanda faithful.
Yep. 4:30 left, and the Cubs are in the bonus. 4:30 left in the third quarter. Checking into the game is Ava George, who's played some good minutes off the bench. Hit 2 the 7th grader had 2 3-pointers in the first half. Solberg hit the first shot, lines up for shot number 2. Shot a little short, rebounded by Oyen. And the Eagles get it across the timeline. Long 3-pointer by George. Rebounded, fought for. Eagles have really done a good job on the offensive glass. 3-point shot by Oyen. A little bit short. Gets her own rebounded, though. Nobody boxed her out. Ball tipped around. Brought down by Solberg. Here comes Winquist. She sees Manning, who puts the brakes on, catches the ball, and gets it blocked by number 35, Seas. Nice defensive play by Julia Seas.
That felt like a big stop right there for Irene Wakanda.
Oh, they're going to get a block on Winquist, who was...
no, it's on Manning.
It's on Manning, I mean. That's what I meant. Winquist went flying to the ground, but there was some contact that she made before that. Pies takes a rest, and Hongslow comes in.
I do like that play by Jenna Manning, though. I mean, she does 0 fouls in the game. The Cubs have 1 in the quarter. So we got a couple to give, so she's fairly aggressive, trying to take that charge if that was her.
Here's Oyen. That's a nice shot by Oyen.
That was a
gets the Eagles back within 4. Whoa, a little loose ball taken care of. Oh, no, Oyen gets a steal again and makes the layup. And just like that, the Eagles are back within 2.
Turnover's costly.
Yep. Solberg gets it, fires it off to Moeller. Manning thought about shooting. She had one early, a 3 earlier in the quarter. This is Winquist from right inside the free throw line. A bit too strong, gets her own rebound, fights back up, and Orr just reaches out and blocks that one. Nice defense by the Eagles. A lot of bodies flying all over the place in this sequence here in the last couple minutes, and the ball will go out of bounds to the Cubs. Pressure now on the Cubs. Oh, Solberg just lost balance a little bit on that one. Ball touched the ground. That's out of bounds.
Cubs a little bit rattled here. We were up 6. Jenna Manning got blocked. Then we went back turnover. blocked again, another turnover here. These last three offensive
There,
possessions.
Winquist. She's going to run free to the basket, defended by the 7th grader, the 7th grader, George. She's up, puts the basket up and in, puts the Cubs back within 4. 2:41 left to go in quarter number 3. Here's Orr with a little move to the basket, a little bit short, but right there with the defensive rebound, or the offensive rebound, which they've done so well tonight, is Julia Sees. I don't know if I even want to see the rebound stats if I were the Cubs coaches right now. Manning almost loses it. Gets it off to Shizzle in the corner. Winquist, she's going to put it on the floor, puts up a shot. Ball gets stolen, loose ball. It's like Plinko out there.
There hasn't been many stops this last minute 40, and there's been a lot of bodies on the floor.
That's number 11, George, draws the foul. She's going to go line to shoot 2. 38-36 your score with 2:03 left to go in quarter number 3. That shot a little bit too strong. Hannah Ahart's going to check in for Winquist. It's 3rd team foul on the Cubs. And Hongslow with the rebound. Ahart gets it off to Manning on the bounce pass. Nice play. Hongslow fires it into a cutting Solberg. Solberg with 14 points. Cubs back up by 4. Actually, that's 16 points for Solberg. Here's George for 3. Hits her third three-pointer of the evening. And Eagles back, trail by 1. Every time the Cubs seem to get a little run going, Eagles come fighting back. Oyen with a little awkward shot up and in. And Eagles have retaken the lead. A lot of turnovers for the Cubs here in this sequence. Solberg gets it back and someone draws the foul.
Not sure who they got with that foul either.
I don't know. There was quite a bit of contact between.
I thought it was 11.
Yeah. Looks like Solberg will go to the line. I didn't know between Solberg and Manning who got fouled there. But they got, it's going to be on number 32.
32?
No, that's not, they haven't put it up yet. There's no 32 for Irene Wakanda. First free throw is a little bit short. Not too sure who that foul was on. Solberg trying to tie the score for the Cubs. That free throw is up and good. All tied up at 41. 1 minute left to go here in quarter number 3. Lingstead gets it to Libby. Libby loses it for a moment. Good play by Ahart. Dives in when the ball's loose, gets a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Eagles. 14 on the shot clock, 38 on the game clock for the end of the third quarter. I will. Winquist with the rebound. And she's going to draw the foul. Always tough to get that charge call on the
sideline. You got to be pretty straight up.
Yep.
She didn't quite ever square.
Yep. So 28 seconds left in the quarter, all tied up at 41. Winquist to the line to shoot 2. Refs are discussing something. Not really too sure what they're discussing. Maybe they're trying to figure out who that foul was on a couple minutes ago. I don't know. This foul was on 35C's.
Not sure what the holdup was.
They got it straightened up. I'm not too sure. Supposed to announce dollar hot dogs. I keep forgetting as that free throw shot a little bit short.
Cubs got to take advantage of this foul lead at the line.
Winquist puts the Cubs up by 1. Shot clock off. 27 seconds and counting. Cubs with the pressure. Ooh, almost intercepted. Oh, Pies gets it off to Winquist. Winquist scoops it up there. Shot a little short. Rebound fought for.
Boy, there's a lot of contact.
Yeah.
Ball flying everywhere. Bodies everywhere.
They're 12 seconds. Eagles still have it in the backcourt. Pies intercepts it. 7 seconds left. Ahhs has it. She's going to get it off to Manning. Manning's going to try to get a shot up. 2 seconds. This is Hongslow. A little bit short. Whew, catch my breath here after that kind of wild sequence. But Cubs lead by 1. We'll be back with quarter number 4. You're watching Region 4 playoff.
Ag Service Partners is your trusted company for Pioneer seed, chemicals, and crop insurance. Pioneer Seeds has developed and tested products to meet your challenges in the field. Ag Service Partners also has you covered when the white rain comes or anything else you may need with crop insurance. Tested and tried chemicals right here in the area to provide the best yield for your field. Write down the number and contact Ag Service Partners for the best farming season year in and year out.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
And we're ready for quarter number 4. Close game here between the Eagles of Irene Wakanda and the home squad, Alcester-Hudson Cubs. Winner of this contest gets the opportunity to be Giant Killers tomorrow night at number 1 Centerville. But we still got 7:54 and counting left to go here to see who's going to come out on top here in game number 21 for both of these squads. Pie shot partially deflected, brought down by the Eagles. They're going to send it out to George. George rebound.
The chase down block by Anna Solberg.
Yep. And so Cubs get the ball back up by 1.
Cubs got to look at that high post when they transition.
Yeah, here's like Solberg open just like that from the elbow, up and good. Cubs back up by 3. Didn't see a lot of students scramble for that dollar hot dog.
Jose and Ethan Brown both, man.
Maybe if you're listening out there, maybe you could get in and get a hot dog real quick. I don't know. It seems like they had a lot left.
Good.
Maybe you're bringing on hot dogs for dinner for your family. You've had enough this season? Is that what you're saying?
I can't buy the $3 hot dogs. Can't afford it.
Well, they're $1 now.
Well,
now you can get 3 for 1. Again, Eagles controlling the boards. Oh, Manning. It's okay. Goes into the Eagle bench. Ball will go out of bounds to Irene Wakanda. Solberg tips it. Winquist tips it. It'll stay Irene Wakanda ball. There's a steal by Manning. Going to race to the basket. Going to pull up a little bit. Ooh, and dish it off to Winquist, but the ball is stolen by George. 7th grader playing some big minutes for the Eagles here in this game. Cub student section chanting defense. And they're going to get a foul on Pies. That'll be 4 on Delta, I believe. She'll go out. Hanslow set to check in. After this first free throw by Marin Lingstad. Lingstad, the only other player with 4 fouls for either squad besides Pies. Free throw 1 is up and no good. Oyen in. So Marion and Lingstad back in. Free throw shot from Lingstad up and good. 2-point Cub lead here in the 4th quarter.
Cubs got to take care of the ball. Can't afford turnovers this point in the game, especially against that press. Same thing for the Eagles. It's going to be a battle of who can take care of the ball and get quality shots, and then defensively who can come away with the rebound.
Shot rebounded by Solberg, fighting for it underneath. You get the jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Eagles. Cubs will put the press on here. Students getting into it here.
Kind of like to see it.
I know. Nice rebound. Wow. Peterson with a great rebound for the Eagles. Oh, and they're going to get Winquist on a foul.
Is that her second?
That's going to be foul number 2, 3rd team foul on the Cubs this quarter. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. Tight ball game here. 5:44 left to go in the 4th quarter. We'll be back after this.
Neighbors and friends. Banking is about relationships. It's about connecting with the people and the businesses that make a community. When you bank with Rivers Edge Bank, you reinvest in the community we share. Explore personal banking and services that meet your needs. Straightforward checking, interest-earning savings accounts, and loan products designed to keep your finances on track. Learn more at riversedge.bank. Member FDIC.
The best way to get through winter is to start planning for spring. And Grossenberg has new Honda walk-behind self-propelled mowers in stock. 3 models to choose from, residential up to commercial grade, starting at $900. Each mower features a powerful, reliable Honda GVC 200 engine, cruise control, and roto-stop technology that allows you to step away from the mower without stopping the engine. Get ready for spring with a new Honda mower from Grossenberg. Stop by one of our 9 locations today or go to grossenberg.com for more details.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid.
And we're back here, just underway after the timeout. Eagles with the ball, 25 on the shot clock. They trail the Cubs by 2. Student section on their feet, chanting defense here on the near side for the hometown Cubs. 10 on the shot clock for Oyen. Oyen on the far side. She gets it into Orr, who's been a factor tonight. She's double teamed. This is Oyen for 3. Oyen with the big 3 for the Eagles. That puts them up by 1.
Boy, Oyen, the 8th grader, is not scared of this moment at all.
I tell you what, there's a couple 8th graders, there's 2 8th graders and 7th graders. The youth movement is represented well for the Eagles tonight. Oyen with 12 points. George with 9 points for the Eagles, an 8th grader and a 7th grader.
Who are they going to get on this one? This might be number 13, Madison Orr.
Yeah, Madison Orr. Nope, they're going to say number 10, Peterson, her 4th foul. So 2 players with 4 fouls. I believe Brenna Lingstead and that free throw shot up and in. ties the game at 45. Solberg, she's leading the Cubs, 19 points. Rebound by Orr. Actually, that's 20 points for Solberg. Nice night from her. Still plenty of game left to go, though. 4:36, tie up underneath the basket. Oh, they're going to get the foul. Thought maybe they'd get the jump ball, but I'm going to call Honslow for the foul. Held on to the ball a long time before the foul was called, but nevertheless, foul it is. We'll agree with the stripes. That's what they're paid for. And the Eagles will have the ball back with a fresh shot clock. And they're going to get the offensive foul underneath.
Yeah, that might be number 5 on
Peterson. I think that is number 5 on Peterson. Nope, they're going to call that on Oyen. 4 on Oyen. So Eagles with 3 players with 4 fouls.
I didn't see what Oyen did there, I guess.
I
thought it was on Peterson.
Yeah, I was looking at the shooter, the person with the ball. Oh, close layup missed by Manning. Oyen with the rebound. She's going to scramble down. They're going to get the blocking foul on Winquist. That'll be cut left foul number 5, so that's going to put the Eagles at the line. 4:15 left to go. The Eagles are in the bonus. Something to take note here as this game unwinds in the next 4 minutes. Oyen, 12 points tonight. Her and Orr leading the Eagles.
Ava George, the 7th grader, looking to check in.
Yep, I believe she's got 6 or 9 points tonight, maybe 9 points. And that's going to go toward the Cubs. And Eagles will have it out of bounds. All tied up at 45. And in and good. Nice inbounds play for the Eagles. That puts them up by 2. Little pressure on the Cubs. Manning gets it across the timeline, almost gets trapped. And Cubs setting up their offense here. To Solberg inside. Honslow a little bit inside the 3-point line. Rebounded, pulled down by Lingstead. Eagles with the ball and a 2-point lead on the Cubs. Ahart ends up with a steal. Cubs need to look for a good shot here. Get this tied back up here.
Yeah, the game's going a little fast for us right now. We got a little chance.
Oh,
had a little chance on offense there to just take some time.
And that'll put the Eagles at the free throw line. Cubs look a little rattled right now. I don't know if you're Coach Solberg, you call timeout here maybe, get them calmed down a little bit.
I don't like that play by Emily Winquist. I mean, granted, you're trying to stop a breakaway layup for sure, but
that's 4 fouls on Winquist. Jaylee Christensen set to check in. This is number 5, Lingstead at the line. That shot is a little bit strong. Christensen checks in. Winquist sits with 4 fouls, 3:21. I don't think she'll be out too long.
No.
And that puts the Eagles up by 3. Cubs need a bucket in the worst way here. Get some momentum back. Cut into this 3-point Eagle lead. Christensen has it. Honslow fires it across to Manning. Manning's going to put it on the floor, take the shot. A little bit too strong and rebounded, controlled by Lingstead. He's in trouble in the corner. And I think Coach King does get a timeout. So 3 minutes left to go. Eagles lead by 3. 3 fouls to give for the Eagles before they put the Cubs in the bonus. Eagles are already in the bonus. Possession arrow belongs to the Cubs. So fasten your seatbelts. It's been kind of a wild game. I doubt it remains anything but here in the last 3 minutes. We will take a quick timeout.
Times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
And we're back here. 3 minutes left to go in this Region 4B playoff game between two 5-win clubs. Come in with even records here tonight. Battled it out. Eagles have the ball. They're up by 3. As I said earlier, they're in the bonus. They still got 3 fouls to give to put the Cubs in the bonus. Possession arrow right now belongs to Alcester-Hudson. There's almost a steal and
almost another one.
Yeah, Eagles got over. Here is George for 3. And on the glass, I can't say this enough, rebound Eagles. George squares up again or gets it, puts it back. Then now there the Cubs clear it out. Cubs catch a break there. Oh, that pass just a little bit too strong. And Eagles will get it back.
I was just wondering, when are we going to get Emily Lindquist back in the game? When is Oyen coming back in? It looks like they're going at the same time.
Yeah, both players with 4 fouls, both guards for the Eagles and the Cubs back in.
I am a bit surprised Jaylee Christensen stays on. I figured Cubs sticking with a 2-3 zone.
Christensen gets a hand on it, but Oyen gets it back. 20 on the shot clock left, coming up on 2:15 left to go in this fourth quarter. Long pass goes out of bounds. Cubs will get a break there, as that pass was just a bit outside. And number 11, George, checks back in. A little offense for defense for offense. Coach Solberg's going to call timeout. So 2:10 left, 48-45 your score. We'll be back.
Are you ready to take charge of your future? At Alcester Insurance, Mike and Mary understand that life is full of unexpected twists and turns. That's why they are there to provide you with the protection and peace of mind you deserve. From safeguarding your family's well-being to protecting your valuable assets, Alcester Insurance has you covered. With a wide range of comprehensive insurance policies tailored to your needs, they are your trusted partner in securing what matters most. Talk to Mike and Mary at Alcester Insurance today.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
And we're back here, 2:10 left to go. Cubs trailing the Eagles by 3. Winner goes on to take Centerville on tomorrow night. Cubs get it up the court, past the press, and Winquist has it to set up the Cubs offense. Solberg at the free throw line has an open Christensen who fires it off to Winquist. Winquist is going to put up a shot, a little bit too strong. Oh, and I think they're going to get a foul on Winquist over the back. Is that going to be on Winquist? And that's going to be 5. Boy, that's a tough one to foul out with. Over the back on Winquist, and she fouls out here with 1:50 left to go. Jenna Manning set to check back in. Shooting 2 is number 13, Madison Orr. She has 13 points on the evening.
Emily Winquist has got to be a smarter player in that situation. With 4 fouls, there's no need to go digging for an offensive rebound. Let it go.
Yeah, or shot up and good. It's now a 2-possession game for the Eagles. As Bella Healy checks in. Or second shot, a bit too strong, fighting for it in the corner. Pies has it. Christensen has it. And Cubs commit the travel violation. The Eagles get it back up 4. Oyen back in. Little offense for defense. Being traded out for by Coach King. Cubs can't get a steal or something and a layup. Get some points back on this board. They're going to foul. Thinking that was an intent. That was they wanted to foul.
Jenna Manning was told to foul.
Yep. So 2 on. Two on Manning.
Oyen's the one you want to foul necessarily in that situation.
Yeah. She struggled a little bit with her free throws earlier. So Coach Solberg taking the chances. And they take the chance is good. Wide open Manning catches the outlet pass from Solberg, and Cubs will slow down a little bit here. Cubs down 2 possession, 1/3 coming up, about a minute and a half left to go. Possession are still in favor of the Cubs. Loose ball on the floor. Eagles come up with it. Coach Solberg wants to stop the clock. Gets the foul. That'll be on Emma Solberg. And that'll put the 7th grader Ava George at the line. She's had a great night. 3 3-pointers for George. And she'll shoot 2. Still plenty of time left here. And George sinks the free throw. Still a 2-possession game. Paxton Moeller is set to check in for the Cubs. And they'll let her sub in. She'll sub in for Hounslow. Six-point Eagle lead, 1:20 left to go. Cubs, have been a while since the Cubs had a basket. Solberg's going to drive, hit a floater a little bit too strong, rebounded by number 15, Healy. And Solberg taking his chance with foul shots to stop the clock here. Six-point lead. Cubs just can't seem to get a basket here in the last few minutes. That puts the Eagles back at the free throw line. This is Maddie Peterson. Misses the first. Hounslow back in for Moeller. And free throw misses. Rebound picked up by Solberg. 1 minute remaining here. Cubs looking to get some offense. Manning's going to go for 3. Shot a little bit too strong. Rebounded by Orr. Picked up back by Pies. That shot can't go in. Boy, baskets are hard to come by the Cubs in this quarter. Long three-pointer for Solberg. A little bit short. Rebound, loose ball on the floor. I think we're going to get a jump ball, hopefully. There we go, and Cubs will get a break and get the ball back. So Cubs scratching and clawing to try to get back in this one. Still plenty of time, 41 seconds left. We'll keep it here. 6-point game. Cubs are going to get the ball, so the possession arrow is going to go back to the Eagles on the inbounds after the timeout. Eagles still with 3 fouls to give before they put the Cubs in the bonus. Eagles have been in the bonus for most of this quarter. 51-45. I don't know about foul trouble for the Cubs. I think Delta Pies has 4 fouls. Winquist has fouled out. Few players, Oyen and Maddie Peterson, have 4 for the Eagles. I believe Lingstead, one of the Lingsteads, has 4 on the bench for the Eagles as well. And fasten your seatbelts. We'll see if the Cubs can't get a little spark here. Get a good shot, get some momentum back on defense, and get right back in this game. Anything can happen. So Cubs will have it out of bounds off the jump ball. Possession arrow will flip to Irene Wakanda after the inbounds. Cubs will need to score quick. 3-point shot by Hongslow, a little bit short. Rebounded by Healy. And after it goes out of bounds, almost stolen by the Cubs. The Eagles will have it. Cubs will need to put on the press. Coach King shuffling players in and out. Gets Oyen back in there off for offense, as well as Maddie Peterson. And I guess we have another timeout. Two timeouts left for Coach Solberg. 1 for Coach King. 32 seconds left. 6-point Irene Wakanda lead. Eagles have really clamped down on defense here in quarter number 4. Cubs had taken a 6-point lead at some point early in quarter number 3. And 32 seconds left on the clock. Eagles will have the ball. Cubs will probably look to foul if they don't get the steal. Paxton Moeller's checked in the game for defense here. As the Cubs run, there's a long pass. Orr's open. Solberg is going to try to foul. I don't know if she got, doesn't really matter. It's going to be 2 shots anyway. It's going to be 3 fouls on her. And Orr to the line. That one rattles in and out. And that one in. That puts the Eagles up 7. So Cubs now down 3 possession. There's a steal. And that one in for the Eagles. That might seal the deal, folks. Timeout on the floor. $18 seconds to go. Eagles have a 54-45 lead. really clamped out on defense. And Cubs running out of time here. Ava Kingma in for the Cubs. Daly Christensen, Emma Solberg, Devin Hongslow. All seniors in for the Cubs right now. And it's been a fun year watching the Cubs under first-year coach Nate Solberg. And they're going to draw a foul here. Thanks for the seniors out there that have given it their all for 4 seasons for the Cubs. Emma Solberg, Devin Hongslow. Kenna Hunick, Jaylee Christensen, Jenna Manning. And that'll do it. Eagles advance to play Centerville tomorrow. Cubs on the year of 5-16. Thanks for watching, folks. Good night and God bless. Good luck to Irene Wakanda on the rest of their journey this season. Thanks again, Cubs, for an exciting season. Good night and God bless, everyone.